I pronounce that
you
correctly?
Did. It's like a cheap fabric.
And you're here to talk about all the wonderful things that you're doing, and we are so excited to have you on. This is as much as I could get going this morning, but you look fabulous.
Well, thanks.
And you've already had some fans here this morning come up and want to get pictures with you. Those ladies were super cute. I think they're going to be going to the bingo. So tell us about the bingo. Where is it at?
So we do it at the Dock Bar, because there's also the Tiki Bar up in North Fort Myers.
Okay.
And people get confused all the time. So it's the Naughty Parrot Dock Bar that's down here right before you hit the bridge.
And that's on San Carlos Boulevard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 7:30 every Tuesday.
7:30 every Tuesday, folks. And how much is it to get in?
$20 to do 8 games total. We have different prizes for everything. A big cash prize for the coverall at the end. It's a lot of fun.
And yeah, I was reading that there's different bingo games. So it's not just can you review what are some of the different, because so there's a coverall.
So there's the coverall is always the final one, because you have to cover one whole bingo. I always start with a regular bingo just to get everyone warmed up, because sometimes people forget how to play bingo.
It's been a while.
I don't know how. Some people don't understand, like, you correlate the and those ones are sober too.
Rudimentary. Wow.
But some of the ones diagonal, or we do a horizontal, or I do 2 horizontals, which I call missionary. Yeah. My favorite one, how can I be like a little dirty?
It's
okay. My favorite one I do is called Cock and Ball Bingo.
Okay.
You can figure that one out, or you can come and figure it out. And
all right.
There's a couple extra rules for that, but I'll explain it when they come.
When they get there. When they get there.
I'm just good at setting up jokes. What can I say?
Boy. He sets them up, you knock them down, and I'm just going to fade right away.
Okay.
And so it goes, how long does it usually take?
It usually lasts about 2 hours. I've learned if I extend it any longer than 2 hours, is the attention span as well. It's a Tuesday night, so people got to...
Right. People have to get up, go to work, possibly. So how long have you been at the Naughty Parrot?
We started, I want to say it was a year ago this past March.
Wow.
It was either February or March. I can't remember which it was. I'm really bad at remembering start.
Well, that's all right. And how many people usually show up? It's usually a packed house?
In season, because we can open up the sliders. They have a beautiful patio, so we can open it up, and it's 100-some people. We have like 120 is the max we can do when we have inside and outside. When we're just inside, it's usually between 60 to 80.
Nice.
But it's a great crowd. The staff is awesome. They all get into it. We do Jello shots for every 069.
There you go.
They're good Jello shots.
Are they sugar-free Jello shots?
No. They are not healthy. They are not gluten-free. They have one purpose, and that one purpose only.
So I wanted to, how long does it take for you to get all ready?
After I shave, it takes me about 40 minutes to put my face on, and then about 10-15 minutes to get dressed.
Nice.
Unless I have no idea what I'm wearing, then it could take longer.
And now the clothes, do you buy them? Because I was reading a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I make about 90% of the stuff I've made. 90 to 95% of the stuff I make.
And who taught you how to sew?
My great-grandmother. Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah, I don't think she thought like this is what I was going to be doing with it. But yeah, no, my great grandma, we never watched TV. I have an identical twin brother. So when she would watch us,
that's cool.
We would sew, or she tried to teach us to quilt. That didn't work.
Well, you can't. I don't think you'd look good in a quilt. No. I don't think anyone looks good in a quilt.
She taught us to cook, taught us to do like fix things, and yeah, she was an awesome lady.
That's amazing. All right, now what other events?
Wait. The eyelashes are like 4 inches long.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, they're 2, but it's
how do you? What are they made of? I mean, you can't just gloss over the clothing like that.
I'm gonna apologize now because the questions are gonna be completely uncensored now.
It's okay. No, I actually make them out of. There's 2. They're called 301 lashes. They're just these big long show lashes.
Okay.
So there's one of those on either side, and then the main big part of it is scrapbooking paper. Because it yeah, right.
Wow.
See, that was a good question.
It doesn't absorb moisture.
It's scrapbooking paper now.
Yeah.
Later on tonight, we're going to get some scrapbooking.
Oh, I was watching your podcast from last week about the sunscreen and the like makeup going down the thing, and I'm putting my face on, going, "Oh, this woman would not be happy with me."
So, do you put any sunscreen on or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because
I did order some. I'm going on a cruise, so I was watching it. I'm like, oh, I need to order that. So I got online and ordered it this morning.
I used it this morning, and it doesn't go on. You have to pat it and then rub it. I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine, but I mean, it doesn't go on like slippery because it's mineral based. So it does have a good feel for it. But
yeah, when you were talking about, I was going on a cruise, so I'm like, I need to get some of that before I go, because everywhere you go, especially outside the United States, it's always like.
Now, when you go, where are you going on the cruise?
The Eastern Caribbean.
Now, when you
I don't know where all that goes. First week of September.
When you go on a cruise, are you going like this, or I mean, so
it's sponsored by one of the bars that I work at in Naples, Bambusa Bar and Grill. We do a Saturday show every second and fourth Saturday, but we're doing a show on the cruise. It was one of those. The more people that came on, the more we got to do. So all the girls that are on cast there, we're doing a show, and we'll be messing with people.
Okay. How long have you been doing the bingo now? Did you ask that already?
Yes.
Well, the reason I ask is because there's people.
I didn't even notice people were like asking things.
Oh, are they? No, there was people sitting down, coming over, getting pictures. Do these people know you, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
They just want their picture with somebody that's 6'6" and.
Well, yeah. There's a clown walking down the street, so we should get a picture.
I didn't say that. You said it.
No, and one of the ladies has someone in her family who also does drag.
Yep,
so
is that the picture she was showing me earlier? She said big something, big something. Big Randy?
Something like that.
Okay.
Randy.
Right. She was showing me a picture on her phone. I had no idea what was going on. Big Robbie. So you have a podcast. I want everybody out there to know.
I was gonna bring that up.
Well, I'm bringing it up because I listened to some of it last night.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. This was interesting.
She has 3 episodes, so I went to listen to I don't know, it might have been the last episode. Well, you'll know when I tell you. So you guys are going back and forth and jibber jabbering, and then I heard the word anal, and I was like, and I had to turn it off at that point because that hurt.
Well, it's a crappy subject, but
nice save there. Thank you very much. So you guys,
it is an R-rated podcast,
right? You're gonna get an E next to it if you download it.
Oh no, I have to signify that, right. Otherwise iTunes gets a little upset with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what's the podcast? Tell us about.
It's called Drag Queens Talking. It's my friends and I. They come over to my house and we talk and just whatever comes up, and
like some subjects.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten into weird
Go ahead. You can
subjects
tell us
about like coming out stories and drag stories and things about like first times and all that. I mean, just anything has come out. Things I never thought. I really always thought we were just going to talk about drag and like RuPaul's Drag Race, and nope, we rarely even touch on that subject.
So, how many people are on the show?
So far, I've had probably about a dozen people so far. I actually just uploaded the 4th episode this morning.
I'll be sure to listen to it later.
You were probably running.
Does the word anal come up at all, or
possibly?
Okay,
I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny.
Now the podcast is explicit. What about the show? Tell people kind of what they're going to get at the bingo show.
So at bingos, it is not family friendly, but it is not awful explicit. I don't embarrass people. I don't go out of the way to make people super uncomfortable. I mean, I wear big fake boobs, so I mean, I'll go behind. Yeah. Damn. I mean, they're real fake, but they're bought and paid for though.
So back to the podcast for a second.
I'll sit on like people's heads and just to like
what?
I'll walk up and just
sit them on people's heads. I thought you said you're going to sit on people's heads.
Like that's about the extent of uncomfortable that I'll do to people. But I mean, I tell off-color jokes.
The people
there's a lot of sexual jokes that go with bingo.
The people that we know on the beach rave about you. They absolutely love you. I mean, and
it's a fun time. I know the limit. I know how to read an audience.
Right, and so people should not be afraid to come out.
No, not at all.
What do you mean by that, dear?
Either way.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a fun time, and it's. I mean, men, women, it doesn't matter. It's a good time. I don't believe in conversion therapy. No one should be forced to be gay. So it's.
Good one.
Oh, wait, no, that's not how that went.
It goes the other way.
Oh, whatever.
So back to the
I don't take
podcast for
anything
a second.
serious.
Now I lost my train of thought. I had another question about the podcast, and you changed it back to the bingo,
All right,
dear.
well, while you're thinking about that, what other venues and events do you do?
Well, I do 3 bingos a week. I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday at the beach. That's always for a charity. We do a monthly charity.
Yep.
So this, and actually you talked about before, this month is for Captains for Clearwater as well.
Nice.
Clearwater or clean water?
Clean water.
Oh, okay.
Clearwater, clean water.
It could be in Clearwater. They're everywhere.
Well, no, but we need
Captains for clean water. That's what. Sorry.
Clean water usually is clear. So that's
back to the
good too.
podcast. You're saying that you had
We'll get to it.
these 12 people. Now, are they all in drag?
Some are drag queens. Some are just friends that we met in passing, and I was like, well, come over. Let's just talk. They were 3 sheets to the wind, and we had a good time.
Okay, so sometimes you have some people that aren't drag.
Right, yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say that would be hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those, it's all.
I think having somebody there that's slightly frightened by this would be funny because they would tear the person.
Yeah.
No,
he wants to come on, doesn't he? That's what it is. He wants to. Okay, we'll work it out.
As
long as you promise not to use the A word.
You'll have to stay up past 7 o'clock.
What time do you guys record?
We're usually doing it at night over cocktails.
Well, that's right up your alley.
Nice, dear. Way to you practice these jokes all weekend, did you? On with your next question, wife.
Well, I would like to finish the one I was in before
my
I was
bad.
so rudely
sorry.
interrupted. So you do. Go ahead. You do the Tuesday night here.
Tuesday nights are here at Naughty Parrot 7:30. That's always for charity. Wednesdays I do Dowd's Pub and Grill.
Okay.
It's on South 41, just south of Gladiolus, across from Jamaica Bay. It's free to play. It's just.
Do you get a lot of Jamaica Bay people?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I bet.
They're fun. They're real fun. But it's just the place reminds me of Cheers, and I love it. It's just this little hole, but they do these. It's these. Bacon wrapped fried cheese curds.
Where is this now?
They're homemade.
Dow's?
Oh my god, they are so good.
Oh.
Like I would go and they could. They're not going to, but they could pay me in cheese curds.
I'm not.
But you're not going to do it. No. We have a contract. And then I also do the Standard in downtown Fort Myers. That's Thursdays. That's also always for charity. And that's just a fun time. Downtown Fort Myers is like fun. It's like it's 2 different places that are so much fun.
And so all of that's bingo. And then you were talking about the Family Feud.
Oh yeah, I do. It's called Alyssa LeMay's Fort Myers Feud because we didn't want to get sued.
Oh, right.
Exactly. Yeah. We do that out in East Fort Myers at Red's Good Food and Spirits. It's free to play. We just have a good time. Prizes are like Jello shots and drinks and things like that. We bring teams. You can come by yourself, whatever. We'll put teams together. But we play just like the TV show. The DJ I have is brilliant. Did all the programming of the software and stuff. So, there's the big TV screen with the board and the questions. And
now, if people go to that, do they need to bring a team or they can just?
No, you can come by yourself. 2 people, we'll put you all together. Bring a team, doesn't matter. But we have people who bring like 12 people and they just manipulate their own teams and figure it out. And it's, oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
That does sound like fun.
I never thought Family Feud would be that much fun. There are so many rules for it though. I did not know all the rules of Family Feud.
That's what we need to do next time.
Remembering all of these is like, oh, that was the hard part for me.
Do they have the time?
Oh yeah. No, we do the buzzer. There's fast money, everything.
Wow, we got to check that out. Well, that was my next question. You must be reading my mind.
I don't need to write them down. Can I ask a few, please? I know you're trying to monopolize the whole thing,
and that's only my weekday schedule.
No, that's
So you've made this is your full time.
I do this, and I also do real estate as well.
Right.
Like this?
Not in drag. Sometimes I've had to do showings in drag.
How can you not sell a house?
But
that
I get most of my clients from
right
doing my shows. So sometimes when I say, oh, if I'm meeting you on a Saturday afternoon, I'm going to be in drag. They don't care.
Best show you've ever done?
Best show ever. I do a Bette Midler impersonation show. It's an hour and a half long. I love Bette Midler. I own a hover round just to do Dolores Delago.
I'm sorry, you own a what?
A hover round. The
Is
electric
that a vehicle?
scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to find a hover round in Southwest Florida? It's not. But I do an hour and a half show, and actually the owner of the Standard downtown shut off the entire street, told it for 200 people, and I did the whole show, which coincidentally it's on Broadway. So he shut down Broadway. So I did this whole show on the street
Gotcha.
in the middle of downtown Fort Myers.
Nice.
So you're belting out songs and
Totally,
stuff?
yeah.
How many songs did you do?
It's I think it's 12 songs, and it's all pre-recorded. So I'm lip syncing the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm lip syncing the whole thing.
Wow.
8 costume changes.
How do you do
Dialogue
that in a
element.
quick amount of time? Is it layers, or you just have
Some are
people
layers, and
helping
some
you?
of it's timed that I run back, do a quick check. Oh, but yeah, people have to help.
Yeah, I was going to
Especially
say.
once you start sweating, it's hard to peel.
You got your
stuff off.
podcast friends coming over to help you,
Oh,
right?
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Peel it off and peel it on, and then redo
Uh-huh.
the makeup and.
Yeah, touch up in the middle of things. And
Worst show ever.
worst show ever. Oh, there used to be this place in Cape Coral called Charlie's Tavern.
Sounds bad already.
Charlie's what?
Tavern.
Okay.
It was on Del Prado. They did wine and beer.
Okay.
It was this hole in the wall. It was as big as like 4 of these tables. It was just bad.
And you went out there and did a show?
I still did. I had a friend. She always said, no matter what show you do, whether it's for 3 people or 300 people, you need to perform like it is the best audience you've ever had.
Right. Because you never know. You never
It's
know who's
true,
in the
yeah.
audience.
I mean, you could be in front of like 10 people, but someone still might tip you $100. I don't know.
Is this the only area you work in, or have you been to bigger cities? Or
No, I'll travel up to. I've gone to Tampa. I've gone to Miami, Lauderdale, Orlando. I still travel back up to Ohio to do stuff. So I still get around.
So you said you were just up in Ohio for your brother's wedding.
Yeah.
Now, is that your twin brother?
My twin brother. Yeah.
That's
After
cool.
twins, my parents didn't want anything else.
how tall is your brother?
Well,
Same height. Well,
they're
not
twins.
in heels. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean they grow to the same height, does it?
Well,
Yeah. We're identical.
yeah.
Well, not identical.
Well, I mean, he likes Chipotle a little more than I do. So, but
he's overweight. Is what you're saying?
no, he's actually he got into
Overweight.
CrossFit, so he's actually he's gotten into way better shape.
What's he
but
weigh now?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
Ah,
I thought we were
he's
talking
like-
fitness, dear.
We don't talk.
We don't
Now,
talk
I
weight.
run. That's about it.
How far do you run?
Like about 2-3 miles a day.
Nice, very nice. You
Yeah,
don't hit
this
the weights
morning
or
I did
anything.
not do it.
No,
you
you have
run-
to get ready.
You don't run in the outfit in high heels, do you?
Oh no. I did do a spin class in high heels though.
How
did that
go?
go?
I did a charity spin class. Well, I lost all the rhinestones on my, but it was fun. I could get into doing a spin class. I could totally get into it.
Yeah.
Not
It's a great
full
workout.
drag.
Right. It's a
But
great.
Yeah.
workout.
it is a good workout. And this girl, the coach, the instructor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was good and good music too.
Where
Yeah, they
did you
did-
take the class?
Cycle Station.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
It's down off McGregor.
Nice job.
McGregor? Winkler. No, Winkler Avenue.
Winkler.
Down off Winkler Avenue.
So go ahead.
Now, do you just do venues, or do people hire you for private?
I've
Like
done,
parties?
yeah, I've done, mostly I do club work, things like
Okay.
that. But I do get hired for private parties, a lot of like theme parties, things like that.
Yeah.
And then like bigger, especially like nonprofit events. I've done a whole fashion show of all my designs last year. I did for Visuality. It's a LGBT center. Started as a youth center and now is expanded into college and adult programming as well.
Now, do you sell your designs?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'll hire out for people, but it's hard for me to like sell my own like
Stuff.
things that like I've made and I wore. There's that emotional connection.
Mhm.
So I'm finicky about it. Usually I just give it away because it makes me feel better.
But if someone wanted you to design something for them, you could do that.
Are you asking
totally,
for
yeah.
something?
Okay.
Are you asking for
And I
something?
will say
No,
I do costume design. I am not a clothing designer.
Right.
Like when I do something, it's not. I can do it, but it's hard. And
Right.
So
and it's not as fun.
yeah, costumes are more my thing.
Now, do you have an agent?
No,
I'm thinking.
no one's getting a cut of this.
I was going to say. I mean, you need an agent with all the work you have. I'm certainly not plugging for that, but it seems. Sorry about using that word.
Ah.
You always got to watch what you say now, right?
I'm really good at time management.
Yeah. Well, it's unbelievable that she doesn't have an agent, because she could be like in major cities. Don't you want to be like in big cities? Is that what your
If I
goal?
had
What's your goal?
time.
What's the goal?
Honestly, I would. Do you know RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yes.
Would love to be on that.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a drag
Reality
reality show.
Oh,
Mhm.
It's like Project Runway, but
Wow.
fun.
do you have to go to?
It's all video audition. It's filmed in LA.
Have you put an
Yeah,
audition
have you-
I've
tape
done
in?
6 audition videos.
Oh.
Before, yeah. So I would love to just to have that platform. I mean, they tour the world.
Wow.
I mean,
Who
just
knew?
have that platform would be awesome.
So if anybody listening out
Yeah.
there can hook them up,
Just
well,
saying.
let us know.
So this is it this month? That's Pride Month, or is
Yes,
it next
this month?
So
June. Yep. June's
does that have any special meaning to you?
Yeah, I get booked a lot. It's
You get booked a lot. Period.
That's true. Last week we had Naples Pride. That was fun. They had 9,000 to 10,000 people. They're still trying to get a closer estimate of what it is, but yeah, it was somewhere between 9,000 and 10,000 people.
What was the event?
Just the Naples Pride event. It was at Cambier Park.
Okay.
They do it every first Saturday of June. This was their third one. They had Eureka O'Hara. She was a girl from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay.
Great entertainer, wonderful person. Like, she was fun to outside. We hung out with her outside.
Right.
Being part of the Naples cast, we are afforded a few extra things. Like,
that's nice.
Is it very competitive what you do?
It is. Because there's a lot of people vying for not a lot of spots of shows, which is why I went out and started doing the bingos. And because drag shows are fun, but there's 3 gay drag bars that are in the Southwest Florida area. One Cape Coral, one in Fort Myers, one in Naples. So other than that, I mean, people are fighting for spots in the shows.
Where's the one in Fort Myers?
Fort Myers is Rascals on 41. It's across from Red Lobster. And then Cape Coral has Cruisers, which is on 47th Terrace, and then Bambusa Bar and Grill in Naples.
Now, do you ever worry that somebody is going to give you? Oh, well, you're 6'6" or something you're like almost 7 feet tall. So I imagine for you, you can intimidate other people. But do people try and give you shit?
They do, and usually I as soon as I fire stuff back, and they realize I'm a comedian and I'm a clown, and.
You never had to get in a scuffle because somebody was drunk?
No, I've never
somebody drunk. Some drunk ass is trying to be.
That's a lie. I had one person. He was drunk. It was right after a bingo, and I was at the Standard downtown. He came in, was very on the aggressive side, but was like I want to take you dancing, but it was very handsy and all. So,
did you just reach across and pop him in the head?
I started now said you need to go away. I ended up walking to the back office, and the owner escorted the guy out. But that was the most uncomfortable I've ever been. So
does that mean that you feel like people are what's what I'm looking for? Oh boy, it's not as bad as it used to be. The way people discriminate, has it gotten better?
No, I don't think so. I totally think it's better because I walk downtown Fort Myers. I can walk here.
Right, but you're a star here. Everybody knows you.
That's right.
But also, I think it's one of those. One, if you're walking with confidence, like people automatically assume you know what you're doing. But.
And it's the purple hair too. I mean, holy moly!
That too. It's one of like 130 wigs I have.
Wow. How much money do you have invested in wigs?
That's one of the first questions my parents asked when they saw like my drag room. It's a bedroom. It has.
You have a whole room dedicated.
It has its own insurance policy.
Wow.
Yeah.
At your house here in Fort Myers, at home.
Okay. Yeah, here in Fort Myers. Yeah, I live here full time.
Whew, now tell us about your website because you have a nice little website.
Thanks. Yeah, it's AlyssaLeMay.com.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're good at plugging. You're good at this.
It's
I'm going to be the non-paid manager there.
There we go.
Agent.
Yeah. But it has the links to all the social media, to the podcast. My whole calendar of events is on there because that's the only thing that saves my life is my calendar.
And if people want to book you, what do they do?
Message me through the website, through Facebook, whatever. I don't give out my phone number.
No, too many weirdos.
It's that I made the mistake of making business cards with my phone number on it.
Yeah.
I know
that was a mistake.
What do you mean?
It's creepy.
Oh, it is?
Oh yeah.
Give us an example.
You'd be amazed at the
creepy.
Yeah, I had a lot of pictures sent to me.
Oh,
yeah.
Grotesque.
And not the ones I want. It's
men or women?
It's never the people you want hitting on you that are doing it.
Well, who do you want hitting on you?
Someone attractive with a job, 401k, 1 foot in the grave.
Nice.
I'm kidding.
So no business cards, but you are super fast.
Well, I had business cards, but it's only email.
Right. But you are super fast on the social media. You got right back to us on Facebook. You're quick with that.
Well,
and
I don't know if you made a comment on Facebook somewhere about how to get a hold of Alyssa LeMay.
Oh yeah, I sent it right out there.
4 people messaged me like immediately. I got out of the shower. I'm like, who in the world is okay?
There you go. He's good with that. You're very good.
And
with
people
that.
are great on the beach of finding the people that we need. So
I would like to put out an invitation because I talked with my friends from work and we talked about coming. So on a Tuesday, either this Tuesday or next Tuesday, folks, hit me up. let's go see the show.
Definitely.
I'm really not so good at bingo, but I do know that the numbers correspond with the letters.
It's true. Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
I don't think people go for the bingo.
No, I always say the
No.
bingos are like 80% show, 20% bingo.
And the great thing is
And
that so
a little
much
bit of
of it
jello
goes for charity.
It does,
So it's
yeah.
a new charity every month.
New charity, yeah, we try to do every month. So I know we did, like I said, this month is Captains for Clean Water.
Yeah.
Last month we did the Friends of the Mound House. We did
The Friends of Lovers Key.
we did Friends of Lovers Key the month before, and
that was like
forget.
3,700 or 3,200.
Oh yeah, it's
a
always a couple
lot of money.
$1,000. Yeah.
So if a not-for-profit, that they go through the Naughty Parrot for that.
Yep. Call Tyler at the Naughty Parrot. He'll get everyone hooked up. But yeah, we love having charities, and I mean, he's always looking for people. And
Is there some? You have other things coming up that you want to tell us where you're going to be?
I will say at the Naughty Parrot on the 22nd, we're having a Pride Night. There's going to be 2 drag queens there. Unfortunately, I'm booked elsewhere, but I'm still promoting, and you know, I love the Naughty Parrot. It'll be Karma Sutara and Trixie Towers are performing. Not sure who the DJ is yet. I'm sure they already have one, but I just don't know who it is. But it starts at 9, I believe. I know everything's on their Facebook, on their website, everything. But yeah, on the 22nd, it's gonna be a fun night.
And Karma and Trixie are on your show.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah, Carmen and Trixie are both on my show.
I think one of them might have used
they're
the word anal. When I wasn't.
that'd be Trixie.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to come up with a name for you.
No,
Like,
that's
the
okay.
names are great.
Maybe next time.
Right?
We hope
Oh.
you'll come back on the show. I mean, super.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, we'd love
not
to,
to
have
say
you
anything bad about our other guests, but we've never had so many viewers as today
Oh, well,
Um,
thanks, guys.
on the Facebook. So thank you for coming on,
Thank you
Alyssa.
He
so
could be
much.
Shelby. How about Shelby?
Shelby's a
Right.
good name.
This is where we're getting close to signing. She's what?
Shelby Ridencock. There's your new drag name.
Stop it.
We'll put you in
I
drag
kinda
for
like that.
we could put, no, you could do Tuesday podcast. We'll do it before bingo.
That's right.
And
Shelby.
then we'll put you in drag.
That
guess-
won't happen.
I
but
guess I need to do Drag King. Are there drag kings?
There are drag
I have to
kings.
be honest
Okay.
with you,
Yeah.
though. I would be afraid that I would say something wrong. Not
I
that I
know.
would be offensive, but I would say something wrong. But it doesn't sound like you can say anything wrong when you listen to your show.
It's like I will say you can say something wrong and you can offend people. It's knowing how to get out of it with
Right.
grace.
You cannot, because I'm sure you would be
No, but-
relentless and not letting people get out of it.
I have said some. I've learned that like I don't talk religion. I don't talk politics.
Sure,
Right,
sure.
right.
But,
Although I
but
will
I'm
say I
saying,
grew up Methodist and I did say a few choice things randomly when I was intoxicated.
but I'm saying sometimes this
We've
can
worked
be
that
a
out.
little confusing to people.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Well,
all I
think
mean
when
by
you-
it.
Right.
That's
when
all.
you say
Right.
something that might be offensive, you're not doing it with intent. You're doing it because you just don't know. And
Right,
so
'cause I'm dumb.
you're good about taking feedback. Like, that's not the right terminology. We find that offensive. Here's a
Yeah.
better term. It's about educating people to be. You know,
I could just see
to
the
be
three of them sitting
educated.
there and Trixie saying something about, did
I
you hear
just-
what the idiot just said? Or
I
so
know.
I mean, it would be funny.
It would.
It would
yeah,
be
yeah.
funny.
He can take a lot of abuse, which is good. He
Well, yeah.
takes
A lot of it. I mean,
correction
especially-
well.
But all of comedy is, I mean, it's to get a reaction.
Right.
Good,
But
bad, and different.
But listening to the show, it's totally relaxed. You guys are totally relaxed, and it is funny. I mean, it's funny until the A word came up, and then it was like
You get so uncomfortable.
a little bit.
Ah,
I don't know why. I just went like that, and I had to say, okay, I gotta
All
go.
right. Speaking of going,
Alyssa, thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks
you
for having
so
me.
I
much.
just hate to
It was
leave
so
let
much
you
fun
go,
to
but
have you on.
thank you for coming down. And if you are going to have another drink, I'll buy.
oh, okay.
There you go.
Alyssa.